it's Pia here. Welcome to another one of my questions and answers videos. These questions were questions that you guys asked on my Instagram post that I dedicated for you guys so that you could ask me any question you wanted to. And for these videos, I'm choosing 10 random questions that I will be answering. They are both about my customs or they're personal, and actually my husband chose them for this video, so you can blame him if you didn't find them interesting or if you thought that some of them were silly. But yeah, here goes. First question. What was the most challenging custom you've ever made? Well, there are a few different customs that were the most challenging ones for me. One of them was Broken Mangle that I can't show you guys because it's been sold, but that one was really hard to sculpt. I had to sculpt the entire endoskeleton just kind of from scratch, and also I had to have its head stand up by itself, so that was very tricky to sculpt so that the head actually was supported by the endoskeleton so that it would stand up. It was a bit tricky. I can show you a picture of it here. But the other custom that was really tricky that I made is this one. It's the one with the hair. You've probably seen it a few times in my other videos, but I'll show it again. Ta-da! Here it is. This one is called Brit, and it has a full head of hair that you can't see in this video because I'm not zoomed out enough. But yeah, this one was really tricky because rerouting an LPS is not very easy unless you have a rerouting tool, which I didn't have. So I actually picked holes into this one's head with a needle, and then I enlarged those holes, and then I put in every single strand of hair individually. So that took me a few months actually to complete. So this one is probably one of my most challenging customs in terms of the technique that I used, and Broken Mangle is the one that was most challenging in terms of sculpting. So hope that answered your question. Next question, how did you meet your husband? Me and my husband met when I started studying at my university. He's a few years older than me, but we didn't really pay attention to each other back then. It was only in 2010 when I joined our school's amateur orchestra, which is very silly. They play Dixieland jazz. I joined it because I thought it would be fun. I'm not very good at playing instruments, but they handed me a banjo and I somehow managed to play it. And my husband played the tuba in that orchestra. And I noticed that he was really cute, but most of all, he was incredibly sweet and helpful and lovely. And I got a massive crush on him, and then I somehow managed to make him like me back. So that's how we met. Yeah, and then we started dating, and then we moved in together after half a year, and now we're married, and it's awesome. So yeah, we've been together for almost 6 years, and it's really cool. He's the best person ever. Yay! Anyways, next question. Are you going to play Five Nights at Freddy's and film it in the future? That's a good question. If I ever do a Let's Play, I will definitely try to play Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if I've made it clear enough, but I'm very easily scared, so it would be a very silly Let's Play because I'd be probably screaming and being very silly. But that's definitely something that I would like to do. However, since you guys might have noticed that I'm very busy, it's very hard for me to say if I'm ever going to do that for sure, but it's something that I want to do. So, hope that answered that question sufficiently. So the next question is also Five Nights at Freddy's related. It is, which one of the animatronics is my favorite from Five Nights at Freddy's? Chica is my favorite, actually. Old Chica, specifically, not Toy Chica. Because I just love the way her face looks when she looks into the office, because she looks so funny. So she's my favorite animatronic. I do love Foxy, because who doesn't? I find him kind of cute. And I actually love all of the animatronics. It's really hard to choose. I like them all, but Chica's face is what makes it, you know, makes me tip over to her being my favorite. So yeah, that's my answer to that question. Next question, what are your favorite animes? I've told you guys in the past that I have watched animes a lot in my life. I don't watch them that much anymore, but some of my favorite ones are definitely Fruits Basket. It's a very girly anime. It's very sweet and very lovely, and it's very emotional, and it makes me cry because it's so sad. Other than that, I really love Digimon. I don't know if that counts as an anime because I guess it just feels like a kid's show, but I love Digimon. I used to watch it in German, actually, when I was a kid, so the German version of Digimon is great. I also love Full Metal Alchemist. It's a really great anime, even though it ends kind of weirdly, but it is really great, and I love it. Other than that, I guess that's actually it. I loved Sailor Moon when I was little, so I have a lot of respect for Sailor Moon, but I haven't watched that in a really long time, and The last time I saw a bit of it, I found it kind of silly. But yeah, animes, I don't watch that much anymore. I do watch Studio Ghibli movies. They are amazing. So I hope that that somehow counts as watching some sort of anime things. But yeah, yeah, those are the ones that came into my mind immediately. Next question's an easy one. It's, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. No need to explain that. I just love pink. It's a very girly color, yes, but I just love it because it just makes me happy, and I love wearing pink, and I think it's adorable. So that is my favorite color. Next question, what are your favorite video games? My favorite video games are The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. Those are my top two, definitely. I can't really compare them to each other. They're both great. Very different and great. Tales of Symphonia is another one that I love a lot. It's a really great game. It came out on the GameCube a really long time ago. There's been another like sequel to it, but that one isn't great. But Tales of Symphonia, the original one, is super, super, super good. I've played it so many times. I don't ever get tired of it. The characters are amazing, and the game is amazing, and the story is amazing. So if you haven't played it, I definitely recommend it. Also, Heroes of Might and Magic is a game worth mentioning because I've been playing it since the 90s. So that's definitely something that is a really great game, but you know, it doesn't have a storyline or anything like that. It's just a strategy game. So I don't know if that counts as one of my favorite games, but it's something that I do return to every now and then, and it's really awesome. Next question is another one of these, what is your favorite? So this is, what is your favorite food or foods? I don't have a favorite food. I love mac and cheese or any sort of pasta with cheese in it and chicken in it. That's probably my favorite kind of food. Other than that, I love cheesecake. That's not really food, it's a dessert, but I love it nonetheless. So if I had to eat something for the rest of my life, it would be mac and cheese with chicken in it, and then cheesecake for dessert. And then I'd probably get, you know, really fat. But that'd be okay, because at least I'd live a really good life because I would be eating all that amazing stuff. Next question is another personal one. It is, what is your favorite thing to do with your husband? My most favorite thing to do with my husband is pretty much anything, because he's really, really fun to hang out with. He's just like my best friend and my husband and everything in one package. But one of the things that we do love to do together is when we go to Berlin, we love exploring abandoned places or buildings. That is one of my most favorite things because we take photographs there, and it's a little bit scary and a little bit interesting because you never know what goes on in those houses, and they're kind of spooky, but it's just something that's really fun because it's both creative and it gets you into this kind of adrenaline kick mood that you're kind of like suspenseful about everything, and it's really fun to go through the photos that we've taken with my husband after that. And once actually one of my friends came with us, and he had a horse head mask on him, and we took the most amazing artistic photos ever, so that was really, really fun. So exploring abandoned places with my husband is one of my most favorite things to do with him. And the last question, which is also another one of these, what is your favorite things? This one is, what is your favorite bands? My favorite band in the whole world is McFly. I've been listening to them since I was like 13 or 12. They're a British band. It's a kind of, you could call it a boy band, but I wouldn't really classify their music as that. They have very versatile music, and they've been around since I was a teen, so I love them and I find them amazing. Other than that, I love The Cure. It's also a British band. It's a very old band. I'm going to go and see them in October. Yay! That's the two bands that really come to mind immediately. But yeah, those were the questions that were randomly chosen for this video. As a bonus question, I am going to answer the question that almost everyone is asking me almost daily, which is, Pia, where is your series and when is it coming out? And once again, I'm going to tell you that I'm very busy at the moment. I started scripting the series in August when I went on my honeymoon with my husband, and I felt really inspired. I got pretty far with it. I actually scripted the synopsis for the entire thing, but as for like individual episode scripts, I haven't really gotten that far. I've gotten to like episode 4, and there's gonna be like 10 to 20 episodes, so it's not there yet, and I can't rush it because I can only write when I feel inspired and I feel like I'm in the mood to write those lines for my characters, and they have to be in character and all that. So I am taking my time. As I've mentioned, I'm very busy. The thing that makes me really busy is that we bought a house recently that we have to renovate, and that is taking a lot of my time, and I have to prioritize my own life before a series that will come out eventually. I'm really sorry about this. I'm really sorry that you have to wait, and it's probably really annoying, and I'm really sorry that I announced the series so long ago because I was really optimistic about it, but I wasn't anticipating that we would buy a house, so that's kind of what happened. I hope that you guys can understand this and respect that it's taking a bit of time, and we need to really get this house done, and that's definitely my priority number one. But don't think that I have given up on my series, because I haven't. I'm still very much going to write the whole thing for my series. I've bought a lot of miniature, like, furniture and stuff for it. I've customized my characters for it. I'm coming up with additional characters for it, so it's definitely in my mind. Don't worry about it. It will come out, but I'm so sorry that I announced it so prematurely and that you have to wait for it. However, I'm still happy that I did it this way and not that I filmed the first episode and then you'd have to wait like an entire year for the next one, because that's what I don't want to do. I want to script this entire thing, I want to film it all in one go, and then I want to just put it all out there when it's all done so that you don't have to wait until for like season 2, if there ever is a season 2. But yeah, please understand that. I'm really sorry. But yeah, hope you guys are patient. You have been patient so far, and you're amazing and supportive and lovely. And when I have the time, I will come up with a really good trailer and put that up. But please don't, you know, anticipate it too much, because it will take some time. We'll be moving probably in March or April, so it definitely won't come out before that. It's just not possible. Maybe in time for summer, hopefully. It'd be amazing if it could air during the summertime, because then you guys could watch it without any interruptions. But once again, I'm really sorry. But yeah, hope that answered a few of your questions, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and see you again tomorrow. Bye!